Thanks for joining me.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm Didier Muanza. I'm environment gen supervisor. I've got 30 plus year of experience in film, and I'm here with my friend Rafa. That met here on the and then present together in the Hive, and he's gonna give a little help on my project using Houdini's crazy technique.
Dude, what a cozy introduction. I love it. So it was let's get to it. I think the recording was a bit jagged. Not sure if it's on your internet or mine, probably my internet. I don't have a lot of internet. But let me show you what I'm doing already here in Houdini, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just share my screen. So the first thing, I just got an image of a mountain, and I just running a process to isolate the background. And now I'm about to use this component here called Moji2. That's what I wanted to talk about. You were asking about depth and normal estimation.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one thing here. There are other things that can do this estimation. We can look at the example you saw before, but Moji is supposed to not only do the estimation, but give us a metric geometry of it. So you can do a metric normal map and the camera FOV. It does give us a point cloud, a mesh, and also a camera. And the idea is that it's going to try to give us something in context, which I'm very doubtful about the real world environment, but it shows that it should work with those images as well. So that's what I want to show you first.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
that's
then
great.
We can see what we can do. For example, for the depth, let's just kind of do a /Moji depth. And we can compute this guy. It's going to take a little while to compute because it's slightly heavy. But it shouldn't take long. It's just a depth estimation. All right, so that's the first image. The depth is here. There's not a lot. There is a resolution level that we can change. Maybe we can try different models later on, but that's pretty much what we get on the default. Let me do another one for the normal. And let's change the output from normal depth to normal. And let's compute. So let's now reload this. Let's see what we got. So we should have a normal image there. Let me take a look here. What did we get out of it? Okay, we do have an image. This image is blank. So I'm curious if something failed on the estimation of the normals. So when that happens, let's do model V2 and see what that's going to give us. Compute. So when things kind of don't work, or I just see a black image, let's just kind of see what's going to give us now. Oh, now it gave us a normal on model V2. So we have some normals in. Let me just reload this image. Okay, let me also change this guy for the model 2 here. Let's see what we get. Compute, if it gets us a better depth estimation. Yeah, it gave us something a little bit better. And the last part, which I think you were going to be very interested, is this part here, is the GOB path. So we don't need the image. We just want to get the 3D, V2 as well. And let's compute to get this GOS so I can show you in SOPs. And then you can tell me how we can manipulate that, how this can help you. And let's take a look. So if I put a node here and connect the node to the geo, this is what we got. We got this as a mesh, and I think it's a pretty huge mesh. So it looks like it has some sizing to it. So one thing that I tried with this workflow is just going back into SOP network And then I can do a GLB or load or GLTF loader. So let's just kind of grab the output of this guy. Oh, I saved on the normal. So let's fix this path later. So I can paste it here. So that's the GLB. And it does have UVs, right? So I was able to do a UV, not a project. What is the quick UV shading? Quick shade.
Yeah, quick UV shade, yeah.
And that's pretty straightforward. That's kind of where I went with this setup. That's as far as I was able to push. But you're telling me that maybe you have some cool ideas of what we can do with this next. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, because here is like that's already really good. But the idea is like actually now if you use depthAnything, I guess you would get the camera position as well as a JSON file, because what you export when you use the demo of depthAnything 3, that exports for you the camera parameters as a JSON file, as well as the Gaussian splat and kind of like a camera info.
The depthAnything can do that?
Yeah, depthAnything 3 does exactly that. If we have a quick look on the Hugging Face demo, or maybe you have already like a workflow, ComfyUI workflow with depthAnything 3.
So I do have this one here. Let me show you what it is. So Posetti brought ComfyUI depthAnything v3. So see, we can see the depth, the confidence, the resize RGB image, and we get intrinsics, ray direction, ray origin. Let's see. Oh, we do get an intrinsics. So we can take a look at that. He also gave, okay, so he's also doing a that to 3D point cloud. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we probably can try to do that. And does it save as a point cloud? I think it saves as a point cloud, or I'm not sure which save file it's going to give us.
No, it gives you the PLY base of a Gaussian splat.
Dude, let's fucking try this right now. Is that what you want to do? What would you like to do?
Yeah, that actually, because if depthAnything give us actually a PLY for the Gaussian splat, we can actually use the Gaussian splat bake to visualize those points directly, you know?
All right, let's try that. So we want to run from this image here as well.
Yeah, we could use that. Yeah.
All right, so let me just reload this image. And I think my computer already ran out of memory. Look at this.
But yeah, that was the sort of like a difficult point with that methodology, because you need a massive computer to do that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to work on right now. We need more. We're trying to set up. We're preparing to do a fundraising for the project because we don't have enough resources to continue pushing this at this computer. So let me just clear the cache real quick here, class manager, and just clear some of the caches of Houdini. Yeah, I'm just finding. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And let me just, by the curiosity, just go and swap real quick. Oh yeah, this is absolutely huge. That's definitely into scale, I believe.
Yeah,
Let's see test human here.
You know what? That would be interesting to use the Earth Mesh HDA and, for example, get an image of a location and actually compare the reconstruction, the molecular view reconstruction with the 3D reconstruction.
Okay, that would be fun. Okay, we can try that as well. All right, let me just see and do a match poll, a match size. Just want to bring this guy to 0, 0, 0. And that's our human guy. Okay, so it's almost to perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about it's about to scale.
I would say if we make this guy maybe 10 or 100 times bigger, maybe it's going to be the real size, but pretty good either way. All right, so let's give it a try to the other one here. So we want to have another ComfyUI, and we want to do the depthAnything. So let me check. I do have installed in ComfyUI here. So let's just triple check if I actually have installed. Sometimes it fake installs it. So we can go to ComfyUI, custom nodes, depthAnything v3, and we have some workflows here. So we have video multi-view depth, advanced 3D, 3D, best relief, simple. So let's see what we have here.
Yeah, video multi-view depth should be one of the best bet because, but I mean, at least for the example that the guy has published, he's using just one photo, so it's not really a video multi-view. But
I see.
he's just using one photo to extract the depth. So I suppose if you use just the photo we use with the image the depthAnything, we could compare with the Moje if we have the same depth, the same resolution and stuff, you know.
Cool. So I think we can strike to this idea like single image to 3D, right? This looks like the one we want to start from.
Yeah.
So is this, let's find the workflow here. Simple. Depth. Oh, this is a multi-view for the 3D. Holy shit. Okay. No, that's a depthAnything. Let's find the workflow that is the example for advanced. Okay, so that's advanced everything. Let's do advanced 3D. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. depthAnything, D3 point cloud, and then saving that point cloud. All right, let's try that. Let's try to drag and drop just to see where this goes. Oh, okay, so it failed to find pop from empty list. So let me take a picture of this because it's already very important. I'm going to share that with Anatoly so we can see what's going on. I'm already going to send Anatoly real quick. He's going to go to sleep. He's already sleeping, actually. But let's see what's up with this. So it didn't really work from the drag and drop, but that doesn't stop us to try things. So depthAnything v3. So this is what we got here. That's the image. And then we want to do a DA3 two point cloud.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
This one to this one. And then resize the image goes to source. Intrinsics and sky mask. Intrinsics and sky mask. And now we want to do the save point cloud. Honestly, I don't think we need save point cloud. I think we can just do this. So let me save my file. And let's hope it doesn't blow up the computer.
No.
Okay, failed to submit the graph saving input point cloud is not implemented. Okay, so that's a barrier. ComfyUI has different data types that we need to kind of manually add to the system. So it's finding an issue to save that data type. So let's then try something here real quick, just so I can see the error one more time. Let me just save what he's doing here. Save point cloud. Let's see if this is gonna work. Oh, now it's complaining about the model. So let's just try this example here locally and see what it's gonna try. All right, so it's downloading the large model. So let's see this happening.
Yeah.
All right, fun. That's pretty cool, Didier, that we already have something to improve here.
Exciting. Yeah, exciting.
Okay, so download to the folder has been updated. Okay. All right, so it did work around here. So let me try now here in Houdini one more time. Let's update those definitions real quick just to, and just recompute. It's complaining about the model. So let me see if I'm, oh, okay. The load that 3D, that 3 model. What is the name of it? Low depth anything. Low depth anything v3 model. Okay, perfect. Sorry, I was missing that. And here we are running the large one already. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so here we didn't get an error. We got an error in ComfyUI. Let's check that. Depth appears to be normalized instead of raw metric depth. When cloud generation requires raw metric data values, please use depthAnything node with normalized raw and connect depth output to the node to the depth raw. Okay. So it looks like I need to make some changes here. So let's change to raw. Resize is there. We're not inverting anything. And that's one thing, like the defaults usually don't come, or maybe that's the default and I'm just saying something wrong. Let's just kind of make sure here. Outlier, let's do a confidence of 0.2, downsample of 1. Allow rounds, let's just enable this one here. Filter outliers is off, and then percentage is 5. Okay, let's try one more time. Camera intrigues are required for point cloud generation. So to match the main series model, base large giant or nested model, connect the intrinsics output to depthAnything to the node. Maybe did I do it wrong? I thought I used the extrinsics. It's the intrinsics, sorry.
Yeah, extrinsic is for the camera position orientation, and intrinsic is for the focal length and the feedback.
Okay, so it works now. Let's save the file and let's kind of take a look what did we get out of this. Oh, it's just a string of points.
Okay.
So
that means the calibration is not right.
So let's try that. Let's just save this as depth any v3. Let's compute this one more. So let's see what else we need to hear. That's the depth, that's the image, the model. What is the precision? Auto here. That's the image, resize. Let's compute one more time. And let's check what we get in SOPs here. Okay, we did get something, but that something's not very cool. You see, it's like kind of weird. Let me
maybe it's
use
more
image.
difficult. Yeah, because maybe it's more difficult because of the nature of the image itself.
So he should have here the default image. Let's look at our assets here. The coffee is here. Let's try that. Let's compute. Ah, there you go. This works better. This worked much better.
Yeah.
So let's reload this guy. Reload Geo. Ah, there you go, Didier.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So that works. And do you have the camera as well or not?
So this should, so in Comfy, should this already also, it's just saving this here, right? So you want me to check my ComfyUI folder, see if we have like some files over there?
Yeah, maybe a JSON. It should be a JSON file because when you use the demo on Hugging Face, you can actually export the camera parameters as a JSON file.
Okay. So let me sort by date. So that's our point cloud. This is the one that we just generated. I don't see a JSON anywhere. Image prompt, text. Okay, so we do have a couple text, but I think these texts were not generated today. Let me just check it. But I can save text though. Oh, you see, this is 2025 text. Houdini camera. Okay, so we only on the 3D folder, that's the emoji that we generated, the mesh, that's the GLBs we generated. Okay, so we only got the point cloud, but you need the intrinsics, right? Is that what you?
Yeah, extrinsic. You need to put the extrinsic output actually, because that would give you the camera pose and the camera parameters. But I don't know how to from ComfyUI how the guy does that because on the video it doesn't show that.
Okay, let's try that then. So on custom nodes, he does SEM3D. Sorry, I got a little bit lost. Workflow. So he does. So we looked at the advanced 3D, and then we do have a bas relief. What is this bas relief? Camera info. Yeah. So let's see this JSON generation. Okay. I think I can just grab the JSON by doing something different. Okay. Let's just try that. In theory, we should be able just to do this. Okay, it didn't like. So if that's not it, we have save string. So here, this text I can promote, and I can connect this guy here, and that's my rel path. And maybe I can just do text for my prefix. Let's try to generate this. So there's multiple files, applying a text file. Let's check what we got on the folder.
Maybe that those multiple. Oh, no, because that's a still frame, so that couldn't be. No, that's not a matrix.
Oh, wrong place. Let me grab here. Okay, so that's our text document. Let's see what we have in it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what we have on it.
Yeah, it looks like a matrix, no?
It does. God knows exactly what we're looking at. You saying that maybe you're doing like maybe transforms?
Yeah, I think
rotation.
Yeah.
All right, I don't. So okay, so we are able to export some of the data as out. Then that's pretty good already. Let me see on his example. So the .ply, we also got that. That's the point cloud as well, right?
Yeah, that's the format for the Gaussian splat.
That's the format for the Gaussian splat. Oh yeah, that's what we already loading then. Okay. What would you like to do, Didi?
Yeah, so the idea is like actually I would like to see if we could retrieve that camera, because if we can have the Gaussian splat and the relative camera position, we can do camera projection in VFX production.
Okay, so I do have a JSON. Let me see what's on that JSON information. Then what else he's doing here?
Mhm.
He's showing also this depth camera here, multiple match with ICP. So we have some nodes. All right, so let me ask GPT then.
Yeah.
See how we can reuse that data, because I believe that we can, for example, here, let me see. I can go Control C. We can go to Solaris, for example, right? We can go to stage. We can do a SOP create.
Yeah, because we could make a vex maybe to convert the text file matrix to a.
Yeah, that's absolutely we can. Okay, so we got the Gaussian here on the onto the environment, and now we need to have a camera, right?
Mhm.
So let me just ask ChatGPT. I got the paid version running now.
Mhm.
Let's just give it a try. Otherwise, we can do it next. We can continue this on another call, which could be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, because
I
after.
have a extrinsics text file from depthAnything v3, and I would like to use that data on my Houdini camera in Solaris. What? How do these values relate to translate, rotation, and scale of a camera? And let me also send to ChatGPT the actual text. Let's see if this is going to help us to do this. I should have done a better question. Basically, I need to ask it to use it here. So give me how I can use that data here, and just so I just can copy and paste.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's thinking about how it's going to explain to me the intrinsics. So let's see what this guy is going to try to give us. Didier, and then I'm gonna save this file and send it over to you. Later,
Mm-hmm.
this file is gonna be available on our Ko-Fi.
Yeah,
But then I'm just gonna send that to you, but I'm gonna have to bounce in a few, okay?
yeah,
Uh,
no worries, man.
do you think what you saw here can help you?
Yeah, already, yes. So I'm gonna keep on looking at so exactly how verifying if the camera projection is lining up and projecting, and I get back to you so we can continue on that example. That's really great,
Perfect.
man. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy. I'm very happy that we had this time together today.
Yeah,
Uh, you let me know if you need any help in the installation later on. We have the GitHub up, so it's should be pretty good. Okay, so
yeah.
we need to
Let's,
create
yeah.
a camera primitive. Okay, can you just do these calculations and give me the values I should paste on my camera? Let's see if this can help me.
Mhm.
Because he's asking me to do all the calculations by hand.
What?
Yeah. So I just ask it to give me the exact value that I should place here on my translation and rotation. And let's see if it can give if that can give me. I don't know what I have set up. Like it just stays thinking so long sometimes. Let me show to you what is going on here.
Mhm.
Well, so it basically is looking at the decomposed numbers, right? And mapping to Solaris. Build a 4x4 from the extrinsics. You need to TRS, the axis of the camera. So I asked him if he could just kind of give me the actual values. So option 1, most common. Extrinsics are world, camera cool map CV style. Use these on the camera.
Mhm.
And option 2, export is actually camera world. So he gave me a couple different values. A lot of zeros though. It looks like it.
No,
Yeah, I think that is not correct, right? Like,
no. Oh, that shouldn't be decomposed like that, geometry. That's funny.
oh, okay. He's talking about translating the values, or maybe just kind of make it multiply those values by 100. Uh, okay, let's try. All right, let me just try that once and we go from there.
Mhm.
Yeah, even if we multiply by 100, let's do 1,000. Okay, I'm gonna put 1.1 here. Then is nothing, honestly, 0, and then 0. So 1.1 as well. And then rotation here, if I multiply by 1,000 is 9. And then here is gonna be 100. Here's gonna be 1. So we're not really looking to it so well. So I'm gonna work on this later so we can see where this goes. Okay.
Yeah, no, definitely. And if you can, geez, my computer is not that well. I need to get a new cable for my HDMI. If you can send me, we have it finishing.
Send you?
Yeah, if you can send me the text file of the camera and the Houdini scene, because I might test or yeah, I can maybe create the depthAnything first and the output from the Hugging Face, and then test after with that.
Absolutely. I'm gonna give you right now. Okay. So, dude, it was awesome. I'm just gonna do a wrap up
Yeah.
for the video so I can stop recording. Uh, dude, thank you so much for this round of conversations, and hopefully I'm gonna upload this video soon. It's gonna be fun, and people can check out how you can use depthAnything, Moji, and a few other things. All right, so I'm
Yes.
gonna all right say goodbye.
Yeah.
See you
Otto.
guys.
Bye bye.
But you stay because we continue. All right.